thought we would make a Valentine's Day card, or at least the card face. And I wanted to share this technique that I had learned. I saw this on YouTube, and unfortunately, I do not remember who I saw it from. I will try to go back and figure it out, but it was one of those. I was watching YouTube one night, just looking at different card making videos and looking for different techniques. And I saw it and fell asleep, and my phone continued to play. So I kind of went down this wormhole of videos, and I'm not 100% sure who I saw it from, but I will try to see that, figure that out and put it into the comments below so I can give them credit. But some of you, I'm sure, have run into the issue of you can't find exactly what you want to say for a card. And while you can print it off of the printer and then put it on a card, that way, I kind of am trying to avoid using my ink, and so we're trying to use what we have on hand and not make us have to go out and get more things. So I'm not using the printer for anything. I'm using stamps that I have. So I came up with the saying for this card, and this idea just kind of popped into my head. And I didn't have the exact words. So what I did was I took stamps of words that I did have, and I then manipulated them to be able to form what I wanted to say. So for instance, I used these everyday expressions stamps, and I just chose words where the letters were kind of where I wanted. For instance, with raining, so it's raining love. This was actually a combination of 2 words, or 3 words actually. I did the crazy, in, and thinking. And what you do is, see if I can demonstrate this real quick. I kind of pulled the tape off already and threw everything away, but that's okay. We'll use thinking. We'll use that as an example real quick. So we'll pull this off. So say I'm wanting to create a word that ends in ing, but I do not have that actual word. I have maybe the beginning. So say I have the word love. I could take washi tape and cover up the part of the word that I don't want to show. So here's everything. It's kind of hard to see. It was clear. Hopefully you can make that out. And so I want only the ing part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my washi tape, cover up the other letters that I don't want. So there you can kind of see that. Now this is a long word, so I'm only going to stamp. I don't really want my archival ink for this since it's just a demo. I'm going to stamp out just the ing onto another word. So I'll ink it up, and I'm going to use kind of the edge of the ink pad so that I'm not getting it all over here where I don't have the washi tape. And that way I'm not having to waste washi tape covering up spots that I don't really need to cover. So as you can see, I've got the ink on the part that I want. And then we just peel off the washi tape on the parts that we don't want. We'll stick that right there for right now. And I've got this. Oh, you'll probably hear my cat in the background because he's demanding love this morning. We've got this scrap piece of paper over here. I'll just use one of my, we'll use it right here. And so we'll just go in and pop it down. Now, if you had the beginning of a word, you want to make sure you would obviously line this up so it would match. Go ahead and clean off my ink with my little chamois. And now I have just the ing. Again, little video. I don't remember who I saw it from. It was one of the videos that I saw on YouTube where they did it, and I thought it was pretty ingenious. I didn't have a chance to try it until recently, and it worked out pretty well. I mean, it wasn't that difficult to do. It was just a matter of, like, the hardest part is getting the washi tape lined up on the letters that you don't want, especially like next to an I, because the letters are sometimes really close together and it's hard to get that coverage. But if I could find the video where I saw this technique, I'll be happy to put them in the put a link to them or give them credit in the description box. But that's a little tip and technique that I found for creating words using stamps that I already have. And then it also keeps the font kind of the same, and I'm not having to go back and forth. And that's how I created this. I used that technique to make the it's and the raining. All right. I thought that was a pretty cool technique, and I wanted to pass that on. So I'm going to go ahead and get on to making this card.